You're a radical. So NuScale set to pull off one of the greatest Ponzi scheme scams in U.S. history. And I'm not kidding. So, as you know, nuclear energy is illegal in Oregon. So this NuScale little SMR that is supposedly being developed at Idaho National Lab by Jose Reyes, who used to work at Idaho National Lab as the CEO. The ex-head of the NRC who approved this worked with him at Idaho National Lab. He used to teach over here. This is the greatest. Now stay with me. The original funding on this, to get the government matching grant, you had to have to get the original funding, you have to have private funding, then they'll match. The private funding, I'm the guy that dug that out while I was fighting for my life with cancer. SOS. Can you hear me talk about a sham? Kenwood Financial was a Ponzi scheme. Sentenced to 70 years in prison for the rest of his life. He was a South American mobster who made fortunes in the illegal cocaine thing, and that was the original funding. So the original funding was fraudulent. The approval by the NRC is fraudulent. The bribes they did here in Utah, which Kevin Blanch proved in the Utah state, fraudulent. Nuclear energy is against the law in Oregon. Trojan. Yet they're in Oregon. They had places set up in Corvallis, driving around Bugattis, driving around, well, Tim claims they were driving around in million-dollar sports cars. So now they're going to go public. So Utah is the only municipality on earth that is funded. Now think about this. We paid a heavy, heavy price, us downwinders in Utah. So who's paid the other big price? Ukraine? Oh yeah. How about Japan? Fukushima's The lies go on. Actually, the lies go in earnest. Yep. Japan has pledged to own 8-9%. They're going public. Now, I used to be an old investment banker. I used to teach the investment banking class here at the Weber State University, the #1 school of business in the United States. I taught it. You know, that's just an arguable fact. Before Warren Buffett stole it. So, think about this. Japan is now, do they have one? No. Now remember, here in Utah, they've already scammed $500 million out of your AMPS bill. I was part of the group that put AMPS together. AMPS was for alternative energy that came out of your power bill, which they came in and says, oh, we're alternative. No, you're not. No, you're not. Bribe politicians. Freaking madness. They went into Oregon. It was our group that showed up in Oregon, shut them down. Oregon says, oh, hell no, even though they're based in Oregon. Utah somehow says, okay, fraudulently, $500 million. So they promised they would have 24 of them, different municipalities. They went to different municipalities and bribed, you know, and different politicians. Here's $200,000. Just build your super PAC. Say you're going to get it. Blah, blah. All these municipalities are all backing out. They promised they would have 24 of them by 2019. Oh, whoops. We're going to have 12 of them by 2020. Oh, whoops. We're going to have 6 by 2022. Whoops. I haven't heard anything as of late. We're going public. We're going public. Floor construction is a NuScale. You know, they got new signs. This is the home of floor construction right here. This is where it was founded. This is Utah floor with the Wattis curse. Why do you think this school cannot win a game in sports? This is the greatest Ponzi scheme. And I've been around. You're talking Utah. And by the way, I want to say this to the SOS documentary. It's San Onofre. I am fucking pissed. You're going to make this, I mean, anybody that watches that, and the people that are showed up in this documentary that didn't stick up for Kevin Blanch, you can all kiss my fucking ass, every one of you. All the dirty work I did for you people, and you throw me under the bus. Good. That's cool. You know, karma's a motherfucker is all I got to say. So, meanwhile, this is the greatest Ponzi scheme I've ever fucking seen, and that's saying a lot in this fucking state. I just walked out of the building that Mark Hoffman, fucking the greatest forger in U.S. history, did all his work. You know, I've been around. Snow, Utah. There isn't any. No water. There's no such thing as an SMR. They've tried them multiple times. Santa Susana in LA, blew to smithereens. They covered it up. Idaho National Lab, where they're testing now, blew up in the 60s. It peeled people off the seat and killed them. Oh, that's a long time ago. 8/8/2019 on the White Sea in Russia. Killed the lead 6 nuclear physicists. And by the way, I want to say this is important. Chernobyl, Putin sent his own men in to kill them? Absolutely. Radiation poison, all dying? He didn't care. He doesn't care. And he knew that it would kill him? Absolutely, he don't care. Guess who taught him? Do you know about the USS Reagan? Yeah, they did the same thing. So Obama's at the White House going to give a speech. Maybe he can redo his March 17th, 2011 speech, the greatest lie in human history. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little nuclear lies. I don't care if it gets 3 views at this time. I'm that pissed and that disgusted at everybody. You know, not our teeny small crowd, but I'm going to put it in all the dirty work I've done. You know, thank you in Ohio, all that dirty work I did there. You know, the Judge Adams did out First Energy's name, same bribers, Status King Cuomo in New York, all that work I did there. I don't know. All in vain? We'll find. We'll see. So they're set to pull off the greatest Ponzi scheme. Barack Obama, St. Patrick's Day, 2011. The Fukushima plume is not radioactive. We'll keep you informed that California, Washington, Oregon, it's all safe. He was flown to South America that afternoon, his whole family. I will get back to you and I'll tell you what I hasn't mentioned Fukushima again. I never promised you a rose garden. What's going on in the Ukraine? Greatest lie in human history. The Fukushima cover-up. Well, the greatest lie is nuclear energy. The greatest crime is the Fukushima cover-up. So NuScale set to pull off the greatest Ponzi. They're going to raise $1 billion in this. And there's no such thing. They don't have one. They guaranteed that Utah would have them 4 or 5 years ago. Because there's no such thing. You know, so Santa Claus is going to go public. Easter Bunny's going to go public. So I wish I was still an investment banker. What's going on now? The PPP sell that everybody just looted. I didn't get any. You know, I just got leukemia. That's what I got. That's my reward for all this work. $1.8 million bill is what I got. You know, and I'm on the right side of history. They're on the wrong. Unbelievable. We're going to pull off the greatest Ponzi scheme in the history of the state of Utah. That's saying a lot. That's saying a lot, Mark Hoffman. So, Dan's going to fund them. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little nuclear energy lies. So, I wish I was an investment banker still. I'd be taking the Easter Bunny public. Maybe I'll take the Tooth Fairy public. You know, why not? Same thing. You know, how much do you think we could raise for taking Santa Claus public? I think we'd get $1 billion. Because NuScale doesn't have one and they never will. It's all fucking lies. So, let's see what they got on the irony book of the day. Maybe they got a book on stay tuned.